And a third freshman, Charles Oakes, hurt, be back in mid-January.
Rush, way outside, rattles it home.
This guy, Garrity, he's got a chance to really be good. Already off to a great start.
Rush for three. Forehand Kelly did not get out on him quickly enough. And when you don't pick him up, out on the wing, all the way across court, Rush for three.
3 days, Fran, passed on the concrete of that interstate.
Right.
They had no food. They had some water. It was an absolutely harrowing experience as Rush hits the beautiful reverse there. And Williams actually broke down briefly today.
Here's Rush on the drive over Orbshoot, and Bill Self says all he needs from Rush is to be a little bit more assertive. Oh, the follow is missed by Giles, who misses again, but Kansas still has the ball.
John's got to dunk that baby.
Rush takes a bump, finishes strong. What a good start for him.
Yeah, here's Brandon Rush now attacking the basket. He's playing very aggressive on the offensive side.
He has 4 of their 6. Robinson will sit down. Sims, a junior college transfer, number 42, commits the foul for Kentucky. Rush hot early and open for 3.
He's looking big time today. Good ball movement. Steps up. Shot that from Kansas City. I mean, you talk about all the important statistical categories.
Crossover by Rush, missed the long jumper, and Jeff Hawkins with a rebound.
Kentucky not quick to the basket, though.
Kansas with a very active group on the floor right now. Rush banks it in. He's having some kind of day.
Become a factor on the court.
Julian Wright the catch. The kick to Rush for 3, and his big day continues. He has just tied his career high. And another rebound for Wright. Another missed 3 for Kentucky. Another run out for the Jayhawks.
Nobody getting back. Nobody's stopping the ball.
And Oklahoma has not made a change out of that break. And inside, Rush. Everett around Robinson. Another rebound for Wright. It's the senior Hawkins to Rush. What a play!
It doesn't always equal wins until down the road.
Nice defense by Neal, picked up by Wright. How did he get that pass inside? Julian Wright pulls a Houdini. And here's Hawkins to Robinson. Inside to Rush. And fouled on the play by Godbold, and Brandon Rush is now put in 8.
And then Rush knows how to find that goal.
That's a good point.
Today they have not been able to get into the open court, and as a result, their lack of perimeter shooting has really been evident.
Good point. Brandon Rush for 3. He's in a couple in the second half.
Longtime rival to Beers, of course, the original Big 8. That ball is blocked in the middle, knocked out of bounds. Julian Wright got a hand on it. Quickly at the other end is Rush, and Kansas is on the scoreboard.
Well, soft again. You saw Johnson off balance. You must attack.
Rush.
An attack like that. You know, on occasion, you throw Mario Chalmers in there when you need to steal the ball.
Oh, for sure. Here's Rush. Put it on the floor once. Cans the jumper just inside the three-point line. Rush at the other end.
Ron Harris gave it right back because he lost sight of Rush.
Cooper comes over with the screen. And Curry had the ball tipped away, and I believe that was Robinson who got a hand on it. 2-on-1 on the break, and Rush with the jam.
Well, Chalmers is 2 for 4 tonight on lobs. Not a great percentage, but a good look right there.
Sean Sutton calls the timeout at the 6:48 mark.
Well, Chalmers and Rush, little mental telepathy. Part of the reason Kansas has really taken off.
You know, for a couple of freshmen, it has been just that. Tied at 53. Rush.
Well, Bill Self will love that aggressiveness. Bill Self can use the timeout to run a play. Right now he's milking clock. Wouldn't surprise me if he takes another one, Ron.
Rush, 15-footer, got it.
Well, Missouri wants to speed you up, but Kansas averages about 80 points a game.
Rush.
He has really improved the drive game.
Down in Florida, in the Panhandle. In fact, Mike Taylor told us he's having to play point right now. He said, Hannah played guard last year, and I like that a lot better. Rush for three. Got it. Wright tries to save it, and he does. Russell Robinson up to Rush. Hannah strong to the hoop. It is blocked by Wright. Came back with it and taken away by KU, by Julian Wright. And at the other end, it's Rush. Scored, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Rayleigh Ross, who just checks in the game, but another turn away. And it's a 2-on-1 with Chalmers and Rush with the great athletic catch in the 2-in zone.
There's that trap. You got to make him pay for it with a quick post-up.
Manila's at a couple threes. There's a great steal by Wright out there with Arthur and Robinson and Chalmers. And with the ball, Brandon Rush for three.
And that's why you've got to rush back. That's the alternate. He's got a great field. Gets in the lane. Terrific handle for a guy that size.
And Rush with no foul and following with the deuce.
Paul Jansen, today's referee, hands it over to the Jayhawks for the toss-in. He's joined by Bobby Jacobs and Terry Davis as the three-pointer for Rush, talking to the youngsters. Here comes Robinson for KU. Chalmers. Back out. Rush for three. Got it. Still 15 on the shot clock. Taylor yo-yos the ball outside.
Oh,
goes in between and Rush with the steal.
He's going to get caught.
And he will jam it home. 2-point lead, KU, but still 46 on the game clock.
We've seen this before. It's very underrated. Look at him poke it from behind. And I really thought he was going to get caught by Corey McIntosh here, but he was able to ward him off.
5 minutes left in this opening half. Arthur, the turnaround. And the jam followed by Rush.
So KU all over him defensively. Here they come. Rush with the pedal down, and he slams it home.
Focusing on in practice, make sure they have a good rebounding day here this afternoon.
Colorado hasn't found the win column, but they've been better on the offensive glass the last few games. Nice ball fake, Brandon Rush, and he stuck the shot.
Rugged defense.
Oh, boy. And a lot of that in this league. This is a good coach's league. Always has been a good defensive league. And pretty good shooting league. Brandon Rush. Now Russell Robinson.
See if Kansas looks a little harder to get it inside. Get some close-in shots.
Mario Chalmers, Robinson, Rush from the deep corner. There's the answer. That's a three.
And that's a big three.
First bucket of the second half, 18 points.
And he has his pocket pick. The ball dished off to Rush, and he will finger roll it, miss it. And the good hustle right there by Robinson. The three is missed, but Rush gets the rebound and follows with a hit.
How about Brandon Rush? 6'5", 6'6" guard, but he leads this team in rebounding at 7 a game.
Leaping ability. Arthur in the ball game. Also Collins, number 4. And Collins has been the man that has also been on fire, and as we have mentioned, maybe a star being born. Rush. Collins. Shot clock is at 10. Rush for 3.
Wow.
And just very a 2.
That?
He was on the line.
See the ball movement?
Jackson not there, but Rush. Look how high. And we had a lot of fun doing the show until one Sunday we had to do a show, and Houston had beaten Tulsa 100-6. So
In football.
Yep. And a similar situation as far as
Billy Gillespie is becoming the first coach to do a whole bunch of things down at College Station.
Oh, he's also got fans coming out. When he came in, they were really struggling in terms of attendance.
Rush using the screen, buries the 3.
Good play by Kahn not to leave the floor until the offensive player left the floor. Right up top at ball level with a block. Here's Rush with his first touch on the outside, and he knocks it down just inside the three-point line. And then almost threw it away trying to get it to Brandon Wright. Wright handling the ball well. Kick out to Rush for 3. Oh, wow. Now Rush for 3. Got it. Dagger, huh? Yep. Big shot by Brandon Rush, and the lead goes back swelling to what it was earlier in the game by getting fouled and slowing the game back down. They got fouled a minute ago to stop play. Now the lob underneath to Rush.
And here's Rush at the other end, taken away by Stewart, and Kansas saved it. Back to Rush. He'll reverse it and score. That's his first basket of the night at the 6:05 mark of the second half. Rush and Wright are scoreless, but yet KU leads by 14 points. Speaks volumes about the youngsters, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and the balance of this team.
Almost 30 pounds light. Quarterback in high school, really good baseball player. Rush.
Kansas has done a really good job along the baseline.
Well, their ball movement has been outstanding. Skip pass over to Rush. Three-pointer, got it. And a timeout. Kansas, though, with an 11-point bulge. Johnson pulls up, and Austin is off the mark. Here comes Collins. And a chance to run. 4-on-2. And the Jayhawks, the easy two.
18-13. Augustine. And a rejection for Arthur. Numbers. Rush. So Kansas had its first lead since 4-3. Short-lived as Abrams nails it from the corner. Right on a kick-out. Rush is open. Book it. 10 assists.
And I keep looking out to that door where Durant exited, hoping that it's just a tape job of the ankle for him.
Rush. Good look at a three.
Well, he looks like a different shooter.
Turn of the year, then it got into a little bit of a shooting slump once he got into league play, but the last 4 games for the Jayhawks, he was on fire.
Bill Self would like to get Brandon Rush started more quickly than he has the last couple of games. Hoskins pulls up, fires a pass to Stolen, taken away by Collins, and he's going to go with it to Rush, and he got it.
Well, he's crafty inside. If anybody at 6'5" is going to get it done against this Jayhawk front line, David Hoskins would be the guy. He's had a couple tough outings against Kansas this year.
Brandon Rush stuck one from the deep corner that time. And Kansas now up by 14 points, the biggest lead of the day.
So the ball turned over, the 8th turnover against the Longhorns. Called against DJ Augustine on the run.
They thought he was going to pop out, so he just smartly back cut.
30 points for Kevin Durant. Rush in the corner. He got it.
And Fisher's on right to get down in that low box position and play over the top of him.
Rush, top of the key, 3, and
Wright kicks the ball, goes after it and recovers. Great effort by Wright. Rush takes it in and scores.
Unusual for UCLA to turn it over so much, but this is the best defensive team they've played.
Chalmers and Wright thought he was fouled. Back out it comes to Rush, and he hits the 3.
He just popped out to the wing.
4 on the clock. Collison can't hit the 3. Chalmers speeds it into the offensive end, and Rush slams it home. And putbacks and layups for Kansas. Deep in the corner is Rush, and he rattles home a 3.
Can't lead the ball. It's too easy. That's just bad defense by Arizona. I was here a couple of weeks ago when he played his first ball game against Washburn, and he got a standing ovation when he came into the game. As turnover against Arizona, back to Rush, and he's got 5 quick points. But as I mentioned, the coaches say that in the last couple of weeks, they have seen quite a change.
Showing a lot more signs of life, and Walters didn't even show on that ball screen.
Hill tried to jam it home. Oh, Rush on the steal.
Arizona needs a timeout here.
Bad pass here, a diagonal pass that allows Rush to shoot the gap. And the easy finish for the 6-point lead. I mean, you could see that coming a mile away. Kansas can use plenty of clock here. Wait till it gets down to 13 or 14. Now the run-out ball screen.
Jackson with the screen. Rush, a little too hard. Tip back out, and it goes right back to Chalmers of KU. Skip pass to Rush. that Hubert talked about had just totally an outstanding defensive first half as, Klinsky with a very bad air ball.
Wow.
Nice dish back to Byrne. And that's what I was talking about, the passing to the big men. Arthur, very unselfish.
But they're running the floor. You see Darrell Arthur, they're 5 guys.
Ron, any coach will tell you it never gets easier. But sometimes as you win and get better, more opportunities come to you.
He's been in double figures in all but one game this year for the Jayhawks. An easy pass by Rice. Chalmers might have walked. Robinson has plenty of help, and Rush is fouled, and he'll have a chance for 3.
Comes one of those guards. That time Chalmers shoots the gap, and they are off to the races.
And a big problem for Al Skinner.
You almost have to dribble. I wouldn't ball screen against that either.
Rice had it blocked by nobody back. Rice penetrating. They did not rotate, and Rush the flush.
They're 61-7 since then. So you see the maturity and the ability to give up the ball to whoever's open.
Now, they're well-schooled, they're talented kids, and they're unselfish.
Rush. Wow. For 3.
Darnell inside. Darnell Jackson back out to Rush. 3-pointer. And see what happens when this kid is challenged. He just answers. He steps to the line and answers.
You know how that gets set up?
Off on the wing. Rush for 3. Chalmers back out on top. Rush for 3.
Wow.
Almost stolen by Crocker. Chalmers back out on the wing. Rush for 3.
Well, Bill Self doesn't have to tell Brandon Rush.
Comes away with it. 11-2 our score. Skip pass. Rush.
UCLA doesn't mind it either. It'll be Anaheim Phoenix for them if they're the #1 seed.
Almost stolen by Godbold. Shot clock under 10. Rush. The thing is, Cole is smart enough to understand that he can take advantage of that. Rush.
Collins kicks it off. Russell Robinson. Back to Collins in the corner. Brandon Rush puts it on the floor against Sec Henry and stuck the jump shot. And he has 11 points in this contest.
Boy, that is tough to defend. Sec Henry could not have guarded that much better.
That's what they've averaged beating opponents by this year. Arthur, Collins drives it into the lane. Oh, what a nice blind pass to Jackson to Rush in the corner.
They're trying to get to that next TV timeout. Kick from Chalmers. Setting up Rush for the 3. And that's going to be an interesting game on March 1st.
Yeah, the rematch.
March 1st. Here comes Chalmers after the steal. Giving it right back to Rush. A little bit of a matchup zone now. It's very flexible, like silly putty.
On the wing is Rush.
He's not missing too many of those. I would be surprised. When you get a chance to do some fishing.
I think that probably he's already called his good friend Jerry McInnes at Little Rock, and one of those trips has already been planned as Rush goes along the baseline. Rush at the other end. Kisses it high off the glass. Collins, boy, a trap on him, and he got it away to Chalmers. This is Rush.
Darrell Arthur looks like he hurt his hand a little bit. Sasha Khan comes in for him.
And Brandon Rush, who had the last shot in Stillwater.
Men and women, if you're playing the game and you're playing the center or power forward position, that's how you go to the hole in a pick and roll situation.
3 for Brandon Rush. His second basket, both have been 3.
Back Johnson all the way up under the bucket, just didn't finish.
Wesley Johnson missing the 3. Rush, does he have another one? Bottom of the net. Turn the stop at one end and the points in the other.
See, when you have big men running the floor like that, Ubelik ran the floor and got ahead of the defense, had great position. You got to give him the ball.
Brandon Rush, a chance at a 3-point play.
Really sure, use the monitor.
Roderick Stewart. Brandon Rush.
Hit and shoot that open shot. Carmelo Anthony and that Syracuse team, he was surrounded by a real strong cast.
Offensive rebound Rush. He's going to get a look from the corner.
He deserved it after getting that offensive rebound.
Great save by Darnell Jackson, slapped it out. Collins deep side Rush, and he got it a 3.
Offensive rebounding will be a key. He had beaten Collins at the first step out front, just beat him again.
knee like that, it hurts like fire, but then you can get over it. Rush. Oh, what a shot. He was fouled and one.
Brandon Rush said coming into this tournament, he didn't want any more finger rolls. He didn't want any more easy finishes. If he goes to the basket, he wants to finish at the rim, and he wants to finish with some authority. We saw him in transition with an open floor dunk in the first half.
Oh, Earl Arthur had an itchy trigger finger, but didn't pull it. Now Rush will and got it. Getting some play, and they've really developed their front line down there over the course of the season, haven't they?
Yeah, they really didn't have much going on the front line early on this year, and Rick Barnes identified that. To get that shot clock turned off, and you get 3 points. Hey, that's the shot of the tournament.
Right there. Brandon Rush with an answer at the other end.
As he battled with Wanmani. Rush for 3.
Unbelievable shooting, and he's a point guard first. That's the amazing thing.
Rush for 3. Back to Augustine. Augustine put the man on his backside, tried to pick up another foul, couldn't get it, and KU on the run. Rush for 3.
Zandre Murray inside to Delonte Huff. Looking for Morrison, a lot of congestion inside, and picked up by Russell Robinson. It's Chalmers to Rush inside. Coming for 2 and a foul. Foul will go on Kyle Costin for the first time.
And how fast did they get down the court? They turned the ball over, they got forced to turn over, and then they just really get out and go to excellent passes.
Matt Morrison. And saved by Chalmers, and it's off to Rush. Lucas picks him up under a screen. A 3. Brandon Rush.
And Portland State changing up on the defense. One-time zone, one-time man-to-man, just trying to confuse things.
Look at the aggressive Brandon Rush, who has just given Kansas their biggest lead today.
He plays the inside. Portland State back in zone.
It's Rush for 3 over Costin. Oh, my goodness. Rush has got the stroke today.
They are so scrappy and tough on defense, and they can really create some havoc.
It's an 8-2 run by the Runnin' Rebels. Rush, another great move to get that free shot. Down it goes. Rush has hit 2 of his last 3. And UNLV fills in the cracks and gets back on defense.
That was a great job by the Runnin' Rebels to run back on defense.
Rush over Jarger. And Brandon Rush has gone 3 of 5. Here's Rush. 4 of 9.
He has done
big time triple.
Comes off the bench here for Kansas, and he's paying dividends thus far. Collins, the lob, Rush goes up high and banks it home. Kicking, Jackson. Rush with the rebound. Now Rush again, splits it. Tough shot. Oh, and it counts. Plus the foul.
Hansbrough, that one's high. Arthur says not a chance. Rush up ahead, plays it in. Second time in this ball game. Hansbrough doesn't see the weak side help coming. Kansas off to the races with excellent fast-breaking basketball. Ginyard comes flying in, loose ball. It's Robinson in Kansas. Other side of the court, Rush. Jim, the national championship on the college level is not the best of 3 series. It's one and done, and North Carolina right now is facing that early in this ball game. Rush, way outside 3. Of course. Of course. This game is over. Is it? Yes, it is. This is the way North Carolina should have started the ball game. Deion Thompson with that basket. Ooh, dangerous. That could have been stolen. Rush on the fly. What a night. Up and down the floor we go. Here's Chalmers squaring up for a 3. Rush on the follow-up. He will step up for Kansas and get him out of this. Will it be Jackson? Jumper, no. Tipped up, Rush. Squeezes it in. Well, give North Carolina a lot of credit in this particular case. They did not throw in the towel. I thought this game was over long ago in the first half. Rush. Beautiful move. Because so many balls are rolling around on the floor, so many distractions. Could be an injury, and that's what happened. Rush. Oh, yes. Good head fake Rush, and it pays off. Kansas.
and another Chalmers steal. So quick to the hands. Now 4 for the game. Rush dribbles past Dorsey and banks it home.
Dorsey had no chance.
Oh, a steal. It's Collins. Trying to get past Rush. He's looking over to Rush. Rush waits with the body control. Muscles for the rebound. There's Rush left alone. Dozier defending. Shot short. Rush again. This time.